Ah, shit. Okay. Hang on, I gotta fix this real quick. Hang on. This is like so inconvenient. Oh shit, I can't edit it. It won't let me edit it from my phone and I can't. Oh, it's alright, Sage. Welcome to the stream. It won't... It's not gonna let me edit the description from my phone. Let me get my laptop real quick. But, yeah, I lost internet again. How are you, Sage, by the way? I lost internet again, and it reconnected me to the next stream. Didn't find any cards? Oh, that's a shame. Oh crap, I think my laptop died. Oh, wait, here it is. Oh my god. Been alright, but average. Mom getting R.L. Stein, Nightmare Room back, book 1. Oh, nice. Yeah, just let me, fix this here. Oh my god. God, I'm trying to fix this. Oh my god, it won't let me scroll down. Okay, whatever. I'll just save it like this and fix it later. Take your time? Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. I lost the internet again. Oh my god, I can't answer him right now. Oh god. Things have been like really stressful and this just adds to the stress. I just have to like remember to fix everything when I wake up later.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Yep, this is all correct so far.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Nope.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
That was a pants shit tech. What? Okay.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no.
Of course, we have to include Byakuya's part in all this.
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Disgusting.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Yep, toss that right in there.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna.
Nah, it's not that kind of game, Carrion. He just mishandled the body.
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo's the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. Sure. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nigga time. Ooh, that sounded weird. I'm not gonna say that again. I call bullshit. Looks like that kind of loser. Fever time will activate, and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push RMB, LMB, RMB, LMB, however you want to destroy your opponent's cerebral self. This only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got to access special time, right? So we prepared something called time, so that your opponent can use. If your opponent activates during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite difficult. Making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure that nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use time. Well, negative time. And just say it like that. Well then, good luck. I don't know, it felt weird to say. Call it hamburger time? Oh, well, I want hamburgers.
You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False!
Oh my god!
I won't listen! False! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it.
Oh!
Called hamburger time.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his
Oh my god, I
broken
want
handbook
hamburgers
with
so bad
Leon's.
like right now.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Imagine one of the mini games was having to make a banging ass rap track that includes the evidence.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, I deserve that B. Yay!
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Hey Pedals, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Don't give a shit, you must have.
What?
Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was...
Mondo Awada. Can't sleep, so I'm hanging out here.
It's good to have you. Maybe my charming voice will help lull you to sleep. If I keep yelling at the at a minimum.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
Guilty! That bird gives me the zoinks. Did this bird just slot machine a guy to death?
No, we just voted, but he's about to do something worse.
What?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he could kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking the vow of silence. So allow me to explain on his behalf. To the danger zone.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. But for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text. Okay, thanks for that. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex, guarding his own lack of strength.
I don't like the guy's hair. He's definitely guilty.
The ultimate biker gang leader. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness. Take on the fragile form of a
Petite young girl. The two men were in a loving relationship.
That's how the fans see it. He had chosen that he had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about, even though you're a boy. And no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and he was not ready to be so easily weeded out.
And one day, one man tried to do a backflip. You guys are just making up your own story in there.
As it turns out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
They were, yeah. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. Goddamn diabolical. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack,
And the armor would fall away. Sorry, hang on, Panos. I think God Almighty gotcha.
Oh my goodness. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
And he took a marital aid. Oh my gosh. The other man fell out of love upon seeing this.
What?
And yet,
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate themselves to become stronger.
That's right.
That's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and
Accept who I am. I think our story is more
strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay.
I'll get better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate
action.
We must force
the game creator to make it canon.
Not now, Coco. I'll get you in a second.
Another candle of life
Blown out. It's very tragic. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person in secret first, and then ask him to help him from there. And that person he went to,
Yeah, that's right.
it was me. Yep, it sure was.
Wait, he went from femboy to buff boy?
He was trying to. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will give me some courage. So he went to ask Mondo for help to become strong.
It said Chihiro, but it was supposed to be Monokuma.
That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro.
Huh?
What he did?
So manly. Is it okay if I share a list of genres I made up in the Discord? If you want.
It's actually pretty inspiring. It kind of is. It's a shame that his life got cut short, though, because of it. You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls'?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body help keep it secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also kill.
Not inspiring anymore now. Yep. Does this game count as detective fiction?
I believe it does. Yeah, you're definitely like going around solving murders. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know?
Even if it meant killing someone? This could be Giallo? What is that?
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat myself.
That's Italian? Is that an Italian genre?
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. I hate it when you're right. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while you're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory? That secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You want to know, what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Monokuma just drops shit just so casually, it's kind of disturbing.
It Italian murder mysteries that are basically proto-slasher films.
Yo, that sounds awesome. We should watch some of those. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Yowada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. I believe I heard someone say that the Mondo brothers are a JoJo reference. Also, putting their games together makes Diamond.
Why does Mondo look like he has a dead armadillo stapled to his forehead?
Oh my god, it does look like an armadillo. I can't unsee it now. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. This flashing is like hurting my eyes. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang. And his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, yeah? Huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why... I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what. Oh, once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. On the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed onto oncoming traffic. But suddenly... laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew that it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the game together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as the killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And when the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets, at that point, it was clear that I would have no problem shedding light on his secret.
Because
Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with all kinds of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a long, rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach.
funny that his name is Mondo, since Mondo films usually fixate on dark subject matter.
Kind of comes full circle with this, huh? And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, they told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you've kept it a secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But
You're right, but...
I want to change.
Everyone is a killer. Plot twist, everyone is a killer.
You remember that TikTok I sent you earlier with the dude going like, "Help! Help! I'm locked in with a killer! Help! Save me! Ah!" That came to mind. I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I wanted to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I
What?
really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try to overcome it. It was a kind of strength I've never had.
Is Mondo gay or
I like to think that I don't think he is. Although fanfiction writers might tell you otherwise. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
There is a connection between him, Taka, and Chihiro.
That much is true.
What? What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. Felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. There it is again. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And I'm stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey!
I killed him.
This is actually really heartbreaking.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another human in cold blood. He couldn't get free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say as many times as I want. That is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that now. Because this time, the time for punishing is fast approaching. But punishing?
Oh, here we go again.
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now,
That's what I promised you, right?
now.
The blackened that disturb the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on. Grabbing these cookies.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Awada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait. Wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
This one's gonna be nuts.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
This game makes me think of what White House's later material.
I think what hits me the most is that he just accepts it. God damn. He turned him into butter. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. You morbed into butter. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. Yeah, the juxtaposition between the heavy and the light-hearted stuff is kind of crazy. Want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I'm going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Now Taka does it first. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. But Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of her friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this is a game of life and or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except
however,
that. I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crimes?
But yeah, if you check it out, the lyrics for White House's later albums, you see what I mean?
I'll definitely look it up later.
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. Sakura punched this guy. His voice was calm, emotionless, like a voice of death that it chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
honestly,
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. Then the night grew late, so I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. I After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
You mean he actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up? The simpler solution would have been just to not say anything. Let people figure it out on their own.
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, I decided to use that to create a fake murder scene.
But
Damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. Computer's sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. To be one of the next killers, I'm very sorry to disappoint.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
what's this?
Oh, I'm up next?
you.
You would like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the heck?
Mean.
Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh,
As a noble son of a noble family, truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. I might just say it. Byakuya strikes me as a Slytherin house student. Let me just say this. After I've achieved a complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand? I'm gonna head to bed. Okay, Carrie, good night. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out.
In the name of my family.
The name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
you're getting all riled
Ooh,
up.
so cool. It's like the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. This guy thinks he's Liam Neeson. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom. The curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell. And hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Anyway, like I was saying,
Oh, who's he talking to?
this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right?
Oh, shit.
Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Oh my god, we got. Things are starting to get interesting.
Let's see, do I want to keep going? I'm feeling pretty tired.
I can keep going a little bit. Oh my!
No, I shouldn't cry.
And me, was that my... I can't... Yeah, I can't censor this.
But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here.
I can't tab out so I can
If
censor
keep
this.
thinking like that, I might decide to.
Okay, good. The screen's changing. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donuts, donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Hello.
Huh?
What's that sound? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but is someone there? Oh shit! tall galactic hero. The morning after the conclusion of the second trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall like always, and I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but this count kinda sucks, huh? Toka and Bianca still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easier in her room for today.
Oh.
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
In there?
So then.
So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
Sounds like this, right? Where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Oh, he's broken. His mind snapped. Taka hasn't said a word since everything happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. Two of them became so close, and he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. Can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well.
So I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found a way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm depressed thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only thing we have to do. What? To live here forever?
Well.
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, is our current situation not Demon Angel, pretty pudgy princess?
Huh? Here we go.
Maggie, the trio shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon cat girl, dog boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King, and what I mean is, there's no 2D here.
Dude, you can just draw your own stuff.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desires to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right.
Well, I mean,
right?
since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clues this time.
Well then.
Then, once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, and so I appeared.
What?
Ah! Nobody called for you! What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing. Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in the cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing. So overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. Well, good luck with that. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up to at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. Can't do anything on empty stomachs. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start an investigation.
Well, we're not gonna have a
Peaceful breakfast. So we were first to eat breakfast with a murderer. After our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Alright. But first, gotcha time.
I ran into a wall.
So, while I'm here, I might as well talk about things. Basically, one of our cars died, and I needed to a ride to work, and I couldn't get one, so I just ended up walking, and it's like a 16-minute walk from here to there. I was very tired when I was a little tired when I got in, and like about an hour or so left in my shift, I was starting to run out of steam. My legs still hurt a little bit. I'm not used to like walking around so much and then getting to work. I was like manning the cash register, picking up heavy boxes, stocking shelves. Last night, I was working last night too, and I kept finding like bags of Kit Kats everywhere. I walk around, there's a bag, so I put it back, and I walk around a little bit more, and then there's another bag, so I put it back, and then I found another bag. It was so weird. Who was leaving the Kit Kats everywhere? We joked one time that like there were fairies going around messing with stuff whenever we're like running recovery around the store. Cause like we keep finding stuff out of place, and we have to like put it all back. We're getting some good stuff. Ooh, lucky! After the stream, I'm gonna try to get some like much needed rest. No, that would have been perfect for Leon. If only he were still around. We're getting a lot of good stuff. 3 coins at a time. Try to speed things up a little bit. And increase our chances for new items. Ooh! Ooh, that looks cool. Croissant. 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 Another croissant. Yay, lucky! Ooh, pretty. Nice. We're getting a lot of good stuff. Nice goal. And a worm. I still love it, even though it's a worm. Ooh! Might keep that. Alright, last one. Whoops. Alright, and that will be it for me. So, thank you for joining, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you next time. Bye! I gotta get out of the game so I can get out of this.